Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news.
Hello, I'm here, y'all.
I got our guest co-host Jess Hilarious is here. And good morning, Tez.
No, the pause was too long.
That's right, Jess. Speak up, Jess.
Now.
Jesus Christ.
You got it from me. I just introduced myself.
I know that's right.
What up,
good morning,
Tez?
everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Tez.
Good morning, my Jess.
Hey,
Holding it
girl.
down. Good morning, Charlamagne, DJ Envy.
Let's start off with sports. Now, the Raiders beat the Chargers last night 63-21.
They don't even care no more. They don't care no more. The Chargers is like 5-9.
5-9. Raiders are 6-8 now.
They don't even care.
Nah. All right, well, let's jump.
That's a WNBA basketball score.
Yeah, it is. Now, let's jump right into it. Let's talk about these credit unions.
Yeah, the nation's largest credit union rejected more than half of its black conventional mortgage applicants. Let's take a listen to the report, give you some more on the other side.
According to a CNN analysis of federal consumer protection data, last year, Navy Federal Credit Union only approved 48%. That's less than half of its black applicants for conventional home mortgages. White borrowers were approved more than 75% of the time. It's the biggest gap among the top 50 lenders. The data also shows Navy Federal was more than twice as likely to deny black mortgage applicants than white ones, even when different variables, including income, debt, property value, and down payment percentage, were the same.
What's new?
Yeah, well, absolutely. You're right about that.
It's been going on forever.
Yeah, but I love it when they get caught. You know, it's one thing that when we know it, and it's another thing we can prove it. And the Navy Credit Union, they released a statement saying that Navy Credit Union is committed to equal and equitable lending practices and strict adherence to all federal laws and employee training, fair lending, statistical testing, third-party evaluations, and compliance reviews are embedded in our lending practices to ensure fairness across the board. But we'll see about that. I feel like there's going to be a discrimination lawsuit coming their way, just like with Wells Fargo. The Wells Fargo had to pay when they were found to discriminate against people. So it's a really good, interesting story. If you guys want to go check it out and look at the story of the black man who had over 700 credit score and made plenty of money and was just denied for no reason in Dallas, Texas. So that's what kind of prompted this, and CNN did a great job, pulling those receipts.
Yes, racial bias has always affected mortgage lending. Always.
Even the appraisals of what houses are worth depending on where you live and who you are. We talk about the story all the time about this black couple who changed all the pictures in their house. Instead of having their own family pictures, put white family pictures in the house. And the appraisal of the house actually went up because people thought it was a white person living there opposed to a black person.
Wow.
So you hear
they
all
pulled
those
the
stories.
OJ. They pulled the OJ move. Remember Johnny Cochran did that? Well, you may not remember that, but Johnny Cochran did that during the OJ trial, just as FYI. But that wasn't for the appraisal.
What do you do? I forgot.
Yeah, what do you do?
He took out all of the black photos. I mean, took out all of the white photos and put black photos up. He did the opposite. So that when the jury went through, to look at the house, because they brought the jury to OJ's house, they had to black it up. So that was something.
Black it up. I think I do remember that. That's when they had OJ with the dashiki on in churches, going to black churches.
Oh my God.
Not in church.
He was. I'm serious. They had him wearing a dashiki, and he was going to black churches.
I don't remember that.
So that was a Johnny Cochran trick, and it worked quite well. Rest in peace to Johnny Cochran.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Now get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Our guest co-host Jess Hilarious is here. What up, Tez?
What's going on, DJ Envy? Good morning, beautiful Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy.
Peace, Tess.
Did you just hear your radio husband?
Did I hear my radio husband?
Yeah.
No,
girl.
I didn't.
He called up here. He said somebody tried to call up here the other day and try to shoot their shot at you, and he felt disrespected because he went on the airways and told them, Tez is my radio wife.
That's right. That was Lovey.
Really?
Said, yes.
That was Lovey. Lovey said he announced that you are his radio wife, so he just put it out there.
Oh wow! See, I don't ever get a chance. Y'all put me out the room during the get it off your chest. So I get to hear.
Girl, he got it off his chest. He said, tell them niggas they can keep on hitting the DM.
Bro, tell him fall back is what he said.
Back.
Oh wow! Wow.
Well, let's get into some front page news. The Raiders squashed the Chargers 63-21 last night. All right, and now let's jump right into it. Let's talk about this blue collar hiring.
Yeah, I've been trying to get this story out all week to let the blue collar family know that things are looking good for them as they go into 2024. Now, this year was really good. They had strong hiring, more jobs in the blue collar area, more than their white collar counterparts. The white collar counterparts, especially the tech sector, has went down. That's been the sharpest pullback, especially after post pandemic. Now, for jobs in the software development and IT operations, it showed that went down as well. And manufacturing jobs have went up 46%. So thought this was some good news to share as you guys start looking into 2024, where the jobs pick up that trade, pick up a wrench, get on some manufacturing jobs.
That's right.
Look like you have a good year next year.
Learn a trade, man. I tell everybody that. Go learn a trade. Go learn how to do something with your hands. We need more not architects. We do need more architects. We need more electricians and plumbers and people that know how to install HVAC.
HVAC, yep, that's right. Welding, also automotive, healthcare as well. Those are all great trades that pay a lot of money, and you will always have a job,
That's
even in a recession. Even if COVID comes back, it doesn't matter. You will always have a job. You are an essential worker. Shout out to Lincoln Tech, too. Now,
yep, that's right. And we have to keep continuing to push for that. Shout out to our brother Killer Mike. We're always advocating to get SHOP back into the public schools. So, they took a lot of that out of the schools, and that's something we need to bring back. And cosmetology, by the way. Need that back in the schools as well.
That's right. Now, let's talk about this holiday stress.
Yeah, social media. So, Charlamagne, I heard you bring this up the other day. You were talking about social media and how stressful it is, particularly during the holidays. So I wanted to give you a poll. Yahoo News said they polled about 1,500 Americans, found that 38% of the respondents experience a increase in stress during the holiday compared to other times of the year. And a lot of that has to do with social media. Of course, you have stress with financial stress, buying gifts, not having enough time to enjoy the holidays, tension. But social media feeds into that a lot. It says that people need to take a break from social media, particularly during the holidays. They also said that the comparison is the thief of joy. So, scrolling and saying what somebody has, what I don't have, looking in the comments, arguing with folks you don't know. They recommend you set some boundaries when it comes to your online use. So I thought that was a story that before we go on this holiday break to remind people, relax, maybe get off social media just for a little bit and, take a moment to reflect.
No, definitely. I was just talking about that with my manager. I was like, it's easy to the devil of comparison is definitely what haunts people. Not even just around these times, just period. You're going off, you're looking at what other people got, and then you're feeling a way about yourself. When like my son's dad, he takes breaks from social media and he thrives in so many aspects of his life, many, with work and just building his business and all that, paying attention to his kids and getting to know them and how they are living and all that type of stuff. When you take a break from social media, it's like a job that you ain't getting paid for.
I'm just happy to hear you say something good about your baby daddy.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Something good.
Now go ahead,
Don't she
Tez.
say something?
Girl,
Yeah,
please.
she's like,
Tired of hearing about how
time.
Rome can't fight.
Nobody got time. No, you just keep bringing up that he can't fight. I told you that one time and you running with it.
You bring it up every interview I hear you do.
No,
about
I don't.
him.
I don't even do interviews because of that reason. Because I don't like how they look after I do them.
Oh,
But I also would say, Tez, is how people look at social media, because it's like when I look at some of these, artists, celebrities, billionaires or millionaires, and I look at the stuff that they're doing, it shows me what I can do, right? I'm a kid from Queens, so I didn't see it often, and when I seen it, it was usually the D-boys, the drug dealers, or whatever it may be. So the fact that I can see people doing things that I probably didn't see, I can see or touch, whether it's following, Tyler Perry, or following Swiss Beats, or Charlamagne, or
you
Just
say you want to
Hilarious.
be like Tyler Perry.
You said what?
You want to be like Tyler Perry?
I don't want to be like anybody, but what they do is
Tyler the
inspiration.
man.
What they do is inspiration, and I love what Tyler Perry does. I love what he created, even 50 Cent, what he created in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's all inspiration for me.
Shout out to
Now, I don't want to be anybody, but what they do is inspiration.
I tell y'all what y'all need to do. Y'all need to remember the reason for the season. If you remember the reason for the season, you wouldn't have no jealousy and envy, because we all can have Jesus.
That's right.
Go ahead, Pastor Charlamagne. There are some. I just want to say there is some positive to it. There is some positive to following folks.
Guys,
To Envy's point, but we still have to remember those are snapshots in time.
Correct.
And a lot of people,
Man,
they're
just say
looking
what
at
it is, Taz. Them niggas be lying, okay?
They be lying,
looking
y'all.
at
Let's
people
just go and say
highlight
what it is.
reel.
They be lying.
Don't nobody be putting their real process up. You don't ever see nobody when they ugly.
But seriously, that's the thing. That's
We
the
see all
beauty
the
of
time on
social
it, though.
media too. And then I just said, Tez, the other day in one of my videos, I just be sliding little gems in there. I said it just so everybody know, everybody is broke right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of
for
people
real.
are broke, and it's okay to be broke. You don't always have to look like you got it, because that's
right.
unrealistic. Even the people that we see at the top really don't always have it, you know. And
Facts.
I'm talking about
Right,
the top of
right.
social media because people they worship that. They look at that as like the holy grail. That's their blueprint. So these influencers and all these people, they ain't got it either. But you know, they're not gonna show that they don't have it. That's not their job. That ain't gonna that's not gonna get them nowhere. They gotta look like they're like it's a certain image that they want to look. You know, they want.
Well, I do want to thank you for being inspirational, Jess, in the relationship area. We hear so much negative. I'm always sharing your relationship. No relationship is perfect. I'm sure you have your ups and downs.
Absolutely.
But I do love that you highlight you and your man and how y'all, wheelbarrow photos and all
Oh
that.
my God!
Why I'm blushing? Why
Out
you
of
blushing?
everything that she highlighted, she gonna highlight the wheelbarrow post.
wheelbarrow
That's
I was
official,
looking like a
official.
clown.
If you look at
Hey, let
Jess'
me
phone
say this
right
for the
now,
women.
Jess'
Why you let her do
screensaver
that?
is both of them together. Look at that. Look at their screensaver all
She's
smooched
stop.
up.
Look at her
Oh
blushing.
man,
Like for
well,
real,
I love
stop,
it.
y'all.
I love it.
Biting
I
her
love
bottom
it.
lip.
Look at that.
Yeah, let me just say this, because people, you love Jess Hilarious. Yes, I do. I love the fact that you're a mom. I love the fact that you got your man. I love
Thank
that you
you.
own your mission and you own your money. Don't
you,
let
Ted.
these women out here trick you out your man and your money and your mission, baby. You doing it. So I just love it. I period. I
They
love
going to
it.
see the
So
color
thank
purple
you,
tonight
Ted.
with matching purple outfits on.
Yes,
No
make
way.
sure y'all take
You
some
said that. I
photos.
heard
No,
you
we
say
not.
that.
No, I asked my sister, can we dress up like slaves and go see Color Purple? I did not say me and my man is gonna go and wear purple.
Christ. All right.
Let me say this, guys, before we close out, before Charlamagne does my tag. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Every week I drop about 10 or 15 stories that we don't get a chance to get to on Front Page News. So in my broadcast channel, make sure you follow me on Instagram and continue to get Front Page News. Even over the holiday, I'm gonna drop some stories to make sure you guys stay abreast.
Good.
All right.
you.
Well, thank you, Tez.
That's right. And make sure you follow Teslin Figueroa on all social media platforms and subscribe to Teslin Figueroa's podcast, The Straight Shot No Chaser podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.